Mielina. Tu. Na czym wczoraj skończyliśmy rozgryweczkę? Ma ktoś mi przypomni? Bo ja nie pamiętam. Ale może mi się zaraz przypomni, ale nie, no co robiliśmy? Aha, bareta chyba żeśmy robili w sumie całego. Więc... Chyba wszystkie misje baretowe są zrobione. Mi się wydaje, przynajmniej. A nie, jednak chyba nie zrobiliśmy wszystkich z Gagarina. Ale baret jest skończony chyba. Tak, bo się śmiałem z tego, że nie mogłem wyjść. A skoro baret jest skończony... Nie to. Załoga. Baret jest skończony. Możemy go odprzedziałowić. I sam też był. Już jest odprzedziałowiony. Już jest od tego. No to zostaje nam... Tak. Andrzeja. Tego możemy przydzielić na Frontiera. Marijkę. A weźmiemy sobie... weźmiemy sobie tą... Andrzeję i w sumie możemy dzisiaj porobić misje związane z tym. Czekajcie, bo mi się klawiatura nie świeci, jebany Razer, kurwa.
Seats, stow your belongings.
Szukajmy Andrei najpierw. Gdzie ona się tu chowa?
Howdy, Skipper.
O Jezus. Czemu tu są wszyscy? No to gdzie jest Andrea? Tu chyba.
Yes? Did you need something? Finally, I've been waiting.
You two go on. I have academic journals to review, and the galaxy's cheesy as hoagie to devour.
An interesting mix of activities. I hope they are both enjoyable.
No dobra. Mm. Hmm. Ej, to ci się kazał łasić, co? Do klawiatury. Mi wyłączać opcję. Bo dostaniesz w łeb z tej klawiatury zaraz. Tu siedzi do tyłu. No nie łaź się do klawiatury, kurwa, bo ci pierdolnę z niej w łeb. I znowu coś klikniesz. To dlatego tak szybko mogłem zabijać tych Starbornów, bo nie miałem tego mnożnika i życia. No pierdolę ci zaraz klawiatury. Dobra.
Perhaps
I am
not the
detecting
sort of place
mineral
on which one would
deposits
settle
in this
down.
region.
Let us try not to be responsible for any industrial-sized accident over here.
Co to w ogóle za poziomy są po 5?
Do they even try? Quite cold here. But one cannot wear spacesuits like sweaters.
No, zbugowała mi się tekstura, serio. O. No za broń to w ogóle jest. Co jest? Patrzcie, ile mam życia.
life around other humans.
O, ten ma coś legendarnego. Nie, wezmę. Dziwne, tu jakiś gościu stoi i on nie jest ekliptyka. Wow, jaka to jest grawitacja, co jest? Klucz do wejścia? A to któryś z nich ma klucz? Ten klucz gdzieś będzie po prostu. Co my tu mamy? Co za śmieci? Nie wiem, któryś z tych ziomków powinien mieć klucz do wejścia, czy co? Tu już byłem, tak? Nie, tu nie byłem. Co tam jest spawacz? Nie, jak do tego ziomeczka tam dojść? Halo, gra, podpowiadaj. O, tu jeszcze są skrypty.
We can always just grab things and evaluate them later.
A tu nic nie ma fajnego. Gra każe nam iść tu. Aha, tu. Że tędy gdzieś.
Are you here for me? Well, don't just stand there. Help me.
To jest za jeden.
Thank God. You know, honestly didn't expect UC security to get here so... Wait, you're not with security? Who are you? Reliant? Oh, you mean Helena sent you after me? Or more likely sent you after her data. Well, you're out of luck. Maldonado, the man responsible for killing the courier, stealing my ship, and dragging me here, he's got the data. He's looking to auction off our research and frame me for the theft. But that son of a bitch crossed the wrong man. What do you say we go get Reliant's property back? You don't need to worry about me. We'll both be safer with someone watching our backs. Now, no more arguing. Let's go. Maldonado's quarters are towards the rear of the facility. Don't worry though. I'm sure you noticed he didn't exactly pay for Ecliptic's finest. No Ecliptic A-team would have missed a pistol on their only captive, for example. And I took several firearms courses before my transfer to Gagarin.
Dobra, zamknij już ryja, kurwa, bo cię podstrzelę. Biegam, kurwa, w to mi z powrotem.
What's the meaning of all this? I am not to be... Bonifant. So, Reliance sends along a merc of their own, then.
Shut it! Hand over the data, or I'll promise you'll regret it.
Well, look at that fire. Junior executive, no more. The answer is no, Mr. Maximov. This data's worth a lot of money to my potential buyers. Of course, it doesn't have to be just me that benefits. Now, if Reliance sent you, then you've had the pleasure of meeting Ms. Strickland. Lovely woman, don't you think? Oh, she more than seems. And she's even cheaper than she is cruel. I, however, understand the importance of appropriate compensation. I will pay you handsomely right now to turn around, get back in your ship, and inform Helena that our Bonifant here betrayed her. That he killed the courier, stole Reliant's precious data, but was then tragically killed during the handoff with Ecliptic. I'll even handle the killing part myself. What do you say?
Quiet! It's not going to work! It's not, right?
Uda się zastraszenie?
Hello in there. Oh. Well, we wouldn't want it to come to that. Why don't you just take this, and we'll go our separate ways?
Don't ever try something like this again, Mal. I'm going to my ship. I'll meet you back in Gagarin. I'm sure Helena will be... well, she'll be happy to see you, at least. This is going to be huge for my career. Thank you for making the right choice.
I hope you understand what an opportunity you missed out on.
Co za głupia misja.
Facilities like this often prioritize profit over safety for the workers. Be mindful of your surroundings. Always a satisfying moment to return to your ship.
This is United Colony Space. Maintain current course while we scan for contraband. And we're done. Feel free.
You're back. Without Mr. Maximoff. Is he all right? You didn't have to deal with him, did you? Maldonado. I know that name. He's a renowned data broker. And that you managed to... This was good work. Speaking of which, would you be so kind as to hand... By reputation only, I assure you. We're not the only firm. And that name... So it does... And here you are. I included a little extra. For all that, you have reliance and mind.
No dobra, my to mieliśmy przypadkiem... A nie, dobra. Znowu klawiatura świruje, czy co? Ta, znowu się rozłącza, głupia pizda. O, teraz to się zajebiście, kurwa, świeci, ej. O. Są jacyś ludzie. A, to wiem, co to za statek. No, to już wszystko jasne. To jest statek, który ma uszkodzony generator grawitacji, co właśnie jakiś czas.
Perhaps we can find some indication of why this ship was vacated.
Czy ja tu patrzę, czy tu coś jeszcze jest? O, jest, dobra. Niestety jak ma tutaj ładownię, która jest w tej chwili bodajże zamknięta. I najprawdopodobniej tam trzeba się dostać.
If we want to get at whatever is inside this, need to restore.
No właśnie, dobrze Andrea mówi. Trzeba przywrócić zasilanie, które jest, nie wiem, w innym miejscu po prostu. O, to się przyda. Wypad. Wypad. Bo ja lecę.
If we use the hatch, we can simply float up the elevator shaft.
O! Czekajcie, bo to się coś dzieje.
Best not to leave anything useful behind.
Najemnika. Nie wiem, wezmę to. Oni go zabić nie mogą. Co tu się kurwa dzieje? No w końcu padł. Co my tu mamy? Aha. Windą można szybko się cofnąć. Dobra.
Mind yourself. This is all terribly unstable and potentially hazardous.
My tu mamy iść dalej bodajże. O tutaj. No i to nam otworzyło drzwi. Najgorsze jest to, że trzeba wrócić tą samą drogą. Czyli tutaj. Szybko.
Need a moment to walk
For your endoskeleton.
Ja zapiszę sobie, bo jakby mi się tutaj ta gra skraszowała, to byłaby lipa.
Of course. Everything of worth will be at the top of that.
Something worth our time in here, perhaps?
Bez sensu, to jest tylko... O wykurwiaj! Ja pierdolę. No ja pierdolę, Wasko, wykurwiaj, no.
My assistance. Goodbye for now.
Kurwa, Andrea stoi tam daleko, a ty tu przełazisz. Dwie astry to były. O! Patrzcie, ile to zadaje, 300. A, my ten alkohol mieliśmy przywieźć, dobra. Czy tu coś jeszcze będzie? Czy to już wszystko? Ale chyba wszystko. Dobra.
The ship could be deteriorating. Any adventure you can fly away from. Is that
Nie.
how it goes?
A, wróć do Lizzie, dobra.
I have things I wish to discuss with you.
No to ta katana nie jest mi potrzebna. To sobie możemy odłożyć. A, coś tam jeszcze zebrałem, nie? Jakiś skafander chyba.
my coming here was gonna bring jobs. Then they automate half their...
Hey, look who's alive. Well, this should keep me one step ahead of the suits for at least a little while longer. Here, you earned this. Now, you ever need to blow away some memories, you come back and see me.
What? I look like the welcoming committee or something? Then get out of my face.
Someone painted some choice words on the front of you.
Dobra. Czemu mam jakieś dziwne powiadomienia? To na killi jest chyba. Ona leci do... tutaj.
I strongly suggest the application of sunscreen before exiting the ship on Aquila.
Words of the wise, quite a stretch.
I know Aquila City rather well. Perhaps better than I would.
We only use robots for farming. Surely some of that tech we could patent. If you're here for Weston, he's underfoot somewhere. Either here or at the factory. But please, if it's about that brewing nonsense, kindly leave. They don't need any more encouragement. Dear me, no, Weston's a fine man. If anything, that's why I want more from him. He could do even greater things, if only he could see that. Oh, sorry. My nerves are frayed. So many people coming and going for the company. Weston, that's my husband. Well, he's never been what I'd call a dreamer or a visionary. He's a practical man, good with ledgers and numbers. His brother Henry's the creative one, but he seems to have lost interest in growing the company, and now all he wants to do is brew beer. Filburn Agricultural Systems could provide the whole of the settled systems with food, not just Aquila City. Seems those two are content to think small. I mean, you're right, of course. But with a little more hard work, so much good can be done. Well, you didn't come here to hear me natter on. Anything else? Well, there is. The stakes are huge. With further R&D on IntelliWheat, the entire settled systems could benefit. Surely that's worth some less than savory solutions. That's reasonable. Henry's pet project is tied to market perception. His beer, annoyingly, is really good. But if we could make a bad batch, terrible, really, his margins are tight enough he might be forced to throw in the towel. Henry bores everyone to tears about how crafting beer is so much more art than science. It's delicate. Surely it wouldn't be too hard to mess it up, right? It should be easy. The next big batch of beer is almost done brewing in our factory. You just need to find a way to break in without getting caught by the guard and tamper with it somehow. Then just wait a day or so and see how the batch goes over at the Stone Root Inn. Do that, and I'll pay you handsomely. That's the last I'll talk of this.
Make a good life.
And what if a spacer comes? The Rangers were talking about. That bank robbery sounded intense. Could have gone down so much worse.
Convince Davis to stay in the city, please. So I was right? My data was you know, I was really hitting a point where I was starting to think maybe this Davis was so certain they had everything under control that they... Don't worry. I am sufficiently... I need to get to work on this immediately. But I thought it was funny. Now that I'm giving it to you, I'm hoping it's not...
I would like a chance to...
Ona mi dała. To mi dała chyba?
Talk to you, if you are able. I wanted to thank you for giving me the chance to work with you. You seem to be acclimating well to Constellation. Ah, you were acquainted with some of the members before. I was not. This is all new to me. You have certainly become a vital part of the organization. That is a credit to your abilities. If I may, from what you have seen, Do you think I fit in well with the rest of Constellation? No, I do not. But I find it hard to quantify. Many of the other members are polite, but distant. I worry that my background and my actions concern them. I have not shared much, but everyone knows I worked with smugglers for years. I am no stranger to violence and death. I know. For those that have not lived it, it can be difficult to imagine or accept. Others here have seen conflict, but for more noble causes. Vladimir is the only one here who can begin to understand. He was the one who pressed the group to include me. I lack his charm. He puts others at ease. I fear my presence does the opposite. Jokes do not come naturally to me, not the way they do to others. If I try, it only makes things awkward. That is kind of you. You also have a lot going. I find expressing affection difficult, but truly. Thank you. I know this seems trivial, perhaps childish. I have just always relied only on myself. I have never been surrounded by people like this. By a group I wish to be a part of. Does that make sense? Yes, perhaps I should. Discussing these things is challenging for me. I wanted to thank you for not saying anything. You said you were considering it, and I appreciate that you decided against it. I do not wish to be seen as a source of violence and nothing else. It would have been, to some. Thank you for talking this over with me. It is good to know that at least one member of Constellation understands me.
The stretch housing project.
Co za debil wymyślił wstawianie kurwa tego, to ja nie wiem. O.
There are worlds to conquer.
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle.
Oh, excuse me. Sorry. We'll go. We'll go. Just need to find a time. Neon? They're barely a part of the Freestar Collective. Hopetown's not that different from Aquila. Hard workers, everyone making their own way. But Neon? We'll talk about it later. Kate, hold up!
Co tu się dzieje?
So, Henry's new batch. How'd it go over?
I know you like Henry, but
What? There's something wrong?
Sam said it tasted off. Really off. Gladys said it was fine. Then she dumped her whole glass on the floor when she thought I wasn't looking.
No, no.
I don't think we should carry Henry's stuff anymore. Our regulars have stopped ordering his old stuff too.
I'll break the news to Henry.
I really don't understand why Weston can't rein in his brother a little. How much are we going to lose on this brewing now? And Teleweed is revolutionary. Something happened to Henry's beer? That's terrible. So terrible. But I'm sure I know nothing about it. Here's some credits for delivering the news. I expect that's the last I'll be seeing of you.
A, postać jest głodna, no tak. Musimy tam wrócić.
appreciate
Have you
that
paid a
not
visit to
every
Miss
meter of
Castler in
land
Aquila
is
City?
plowed under to build this city. This tree is far
Yes,
too
yes, of
grand for
course.
such a fate.
I'll see that it is returned. Now, I just need a moment to analyze this. Right. So we'll feed in a sample. Now the program will incorporate the genetic and chemical makeup of the sample, extrapolating the size and structure of the original tree. This was put together rather hastily, so complete accuracy is impossible. There it is. Our best hope for a positive solution to this mess. So, we now have a simulated response to our tree. An excellent question. I've been forced to listen to this SSNN kiosk chatter incessantly this entire... We don't have time to go through the proper channels, but if you can find a terminal and get this uploaded into their system... You're right. There's a chance that there could be some minor adverse side effects, but we won't play the broadcast loud or long enough to cause any major or permanent damage to humans or... And aside from that, if we don't calm this tree down soon, well, I fear that the vibrations it's emitting will... I have no doubt that...
Lol, faktycznie wibruje.
You have another story for me?
I am glad there is still a reliable source of news in the circuit system you study. It often travels significantly slower.
Evening, Mom.
Gorgeous weather today, huh?
We've done it! I'm already seeing reductions in the strength of the vibrations. The tree is calming down. I can hardly believe that worked. I don't know. We've been in uncharted territory this whole time. With the immediate crisis hopefully over, I can slow down and review everything we've... And certainly, I'll be keeping a much closer eye on our... And you have saved this tree and advanced our scientific knowledge. You have my gratitude and that of every citizen in me.
Journalistic integrity at its finest. SS.
No, teraz tu jest cicho. Faktycznie buczało jak głupie. Porozmawiaj z Walterem. Pytanie, gdzie jest Walter? O, Walter zniknął, kurwa. Hehe.
I do find that statue pleasing. I wonder if it matches the original vision of the artist, or if they changed the design as the...
Ah, crime has slowed down since you... Yep. Something just came in. Security on site handled it, but now one of them is saying the other guy's... Problem is... Good. See you later.
There is simply no parallel to the food you will find here.
A most unfortunate incident. Complicated by the fact that, while I wasn't privy to the entire argument, Hugo and Octavio would be... So, it was surprising to see them at each other. Well, the one who stayed with UC Security, Octavio, is a shorter man, handsome and refined. The other, Hugo Fournier, is a tall, excellent tipper, well-mannered, but a bit hot-tempered. Oh, yes, quite often. They had a usual table over in the far corner, with all the traditional accoutrements. Music, candles, wine, But this time the two had barely sat down before the argument got heated. I assume that would be the slender gentleman, Hugo Fournier. He was the one who excused himself. I believe he lives in Athena Tower, although he may be checking out soon.
Enjoy the rest of your day.
Oh, I can't believe that Octavio, that liar, that manipulator, that... That lying, cheating, foul piece of Dawn Glider dropping. If I had my way, I'd tie him to the back of a ship and jump it right into the nearest star. 5 years we were together, half a decade! And he threw it all away for that waiter. It was supposed to be a romantic dinner. our last before we pledged our lives to each other. But an hour before, I decided to do some cleaning to calm my nerves. I picked up a pair of pants he left on the floor, and out falls a napkin from the Dawn's roost with a number written on the back. To think he had the audacity to schedule a date with me at the same restaurant? I was livid! Still, I went to the date and held it together just long enough for the waiter to serve us, then I went off! Not just dating, betrothed. And I have the engagement ring to... He would say that, but as far as I'm concerned, he gifted it to me when he proposed. I'm glad you could see reason. This ring is going to fund a very long maybe I'll even take...
Dzielnica handlowa? No nie wydaje mi się. No właśnie. Port kosmiczny.
I am thankful these rides are quick. I do not like being in small, enclosed spaces with many people I do not know.
How can I help you, Captain? Captain. Ah, perfect. Did you manage to get the ring back? Really? I should have known this was a waste of time the moment I... Without saying names, there are some people in this city who treat us like their personal... But you know how it goes. Sometimes we protect, other times... Here, take this. Not right now, Captain. I might have something for you later. It's just that their work takes... See you later, Captain.
Dobra. Wyciągaj broń. No, nawet mnie nie trafił. Dobra.
You shall be judged.
Mały problem.
It is so strange to think that this could literally be millions of civilization. The victory! Well earned.
Tam, gdzie lecimy, zawsze są forum? Nie, nagle nie ma ich. Ciekawe. Chociaż?
This is Faraday's budget tours. I have requests from people on the ship to talk with an actual ship captain. I'd appreciate it if you have the time. But if you do, well, surprise you returned a hail.
Can I ask the first question?
I'm still talking with the captain. Cindy will organize everyone into a queue. Are you sure you're up for this? This is a really fun crowd. The friendly captains agreed. Let's try and leave a good impression. First question.
Is being a ship captain non-stop thrills and excitement like living in that movie Return of the Interceptor? Man, that sounds so glamorous.
I am sure the captain is really busy and may not have time for all your questions. If you can afford your very own ship, you must be super well off. You single? Oh, dear Lord. We have to move along. Next. Last question.
Space is a lawless mess. If you could make the damn politicians fix one thing about it, what'd it be?
Czy możesz się położyć, bo zasłaniasz swoją łepetyną? Połóż się, kurwa. Leżeć. Chłopowi, kurwa, oni uderzyli w ten asteroidę.
So you want more government interference? Yeah, that seems like such a good idea.
Thank you, Captain, for the, welcome break.
I got a question. Is it true captains have someone in every port? You know, a special someone? For l'amour? Or
You don't have to answer that.
Really? Oh.
That's all. Everyone settle back in your seats. Cut the intercom? You have the patience of a saint. This tour group is very energetic. Here's some credits for giving them such an authentic experience. This is your captain speaking. We're about to head to our next destination. Remember, we'll be in Neon in 5 days, so don't spend all your money yet.
Astral Lounge, here I come!
Dear Lord.
Nie ma. O, tam zobacz, lądujemy.
I do not believe we will encounter alien creatures in this region. At unsafe levels. It would be advisable to return to the lodge and update Constellation on your journey. You should
again.
return to
Who
your
do you think will be the
quarters
first
to
to ask us
rest.
questions?
You
Mateo
appear
or Noel?
tired.
I know everyone's excited by the artifacts, but we need to be as objective as possible and be aware of
I asked
Jest
Mateo
Walter
if he could be a
gdzieś?
friend for Roscoe. He said maybe, but I'm pretty sure he was just saying.
Oh, sorry. Was doing the tally's work in my head. The eyes showing signs over another one of those
A lot on your mind?
It's a rare thing to know they're right here now. Might just be the best days.
This is a Freestar guard ship. What do you think? Target has lost shield. Enemy shields are down. Enemy has lost the backup.
A złaź stamtąd, mi zaraz skoczysz na ekran. Siedzi 10 cm przed ekranem i ogląda wszystko, to się rusza na ekranie.
Descent.
Maciek! Nie łapą!
You see the temperature readings, yes?
Już się naoglądałeś?
System
Sometimes amuses
update.
me to think about what goes on here.
Complete.
Right under the United Colony's collective notes.
Never regretted coming out of retirement. Constellation's got the writ of the righteous. Found one. Oh, sorry. You've tipped my ear. Show the words another time, then.
Why walk when you can coast? Your discounts are flawless.
Jaka to jest żmudna robota z tymi mocami. Po prostu chciałem grać w tą grę.
I suggest returning to the lodge to rest. You are not looking well. Have returned safely to the lodge. This qualifies our most recent mission as a success.
Gave up my room in the lodge, so got one.
I apologize for the decreased speed in this vehicle due to my
Can you imagine how long this has been here?
Dostaliśmy status obrażenia płuc. Szczam kurwa z tego.
It would be advisable to return to the lodge and update Constellation on your journey. Suggest you take advantage of this stop to discuss our journey with the rest of Constellation.
O, Walter jest.
Now, this is a surprise. Well, I hope for our sakes that time is a long way off. Now, I know the Unity was our goal all along in this endeavor, but... well, welcome back. I'd like to talk to you about something, when you have the chance. Oh, right. I was afraid you were going to bring that up again. Very well. Let's see if I embarrass myself or not. My colleagues, I venture out into the darkness of space once again. Many of you have expressed concern. At my age, you say, surely the risks are too great. Surely Sebastian Banks has earned a rest. Nonsense, I say. To go out into the unknown, to brave the possibility of never coming back, to ignite the spark of hope that humanity will find answers out there in the stars, that is all I have ever wanted. If this last expedition is my time, then I say, I have been fortunate. I have been fortunate to leave, surrounded by people who could not be more different from one another, but who share a common purpose. That, dare I say, I am fortunate. My soul has a home it can always come back to. And that was the last thing Sebastian Banks ever said in the lodge before he disappeared. And Constellation has been waiting for him to come home ever since. I want you to know I was very impressed with your work back. I'm beginning to wonder if there's anything you can't handle. My Star Yard's been having a little trouble getting our next project off. I need someone capable and decisive to step in and steer it in the right direction. Love the enthusiasm. I knew there was a reason It's a new ship. We want to diversify. Now, I don't know why the people I pay very handsomely to come up with new designs can't seem to get out of the art. And frankly, I don't care. I just want someone. You. I did. Part of the problem is that my designers seem to be having trouble. I should mention that you're not there to make design decisions. You're there to get the project back on track and help guide them. So, ideally, you're not adding to the problem. Excellent. I'll send... They'll all be in... I expect...
Dobra.
Ever since I got here, this has felt like
Nie to.
Ron Hope
O
was
Boże.
a real piece of work, wasn't he? Despicable is too. He held innocent people with little regard, treating their lives like number. I'm relieved to hear you say that. What I don't understand is why you let him off the hook. Turn him over to Marshal Blake, of course. Let the Freestar Rangers make him pay for his crimes. Unfortunately, that ship's already sailed. Don't you dare give me a needs of the many speech. By hiring those mercenaries to do his dirty work, Ron Hope unleashed hell on those If you're trying to make excuses by using that kind of talk, it's not going to. There are consequences to any loss of life. To think perhaps next time you won't try and hide behind ridiculous metaphysical theories to hide your
Pierdalajcie.
Ask if you've got questions. Speak up if you have ideas.
The eyes showing.
We're all here for the same reason.
Ile tego gówna jeszcze zostało? Ja pierdolę 7. Nie robię, kurwa. Nie chce mi się. Idę chyba spać, nie wiem co sobie na YouTube poglądam. Narka, spadam.